You've been lied to about confidence. People told you it's about being loud, about showing off, about pretending you don't care. But that's fake. It's fragile. It shatters the second someone challenges you. Real confidence is different. It's dangerous because it doesn't need permission. It doesn't beg for approval. It doesn't crack under rejection. Most people think confidence is something you're born with. The truth is, it's something you build. And if you build it right, you walk into rooms differently. People feel it before you speak. Enemies hesitate. Opportunities open. The problem is most people chase shortcuts. They repeat affirmations. They fake smiles. But deep down, they still feel small. This video flips that. We'll break down 7 brutal ways to build confidence fast. Not fake, not fragile, but the kind of confidence that makes the world pay attention. Section 1. Stop seeking permission. Most people live like beggars, not for money, but for approval. They ask before they act. They wait before they speak. They hesitate before they move. It feels polite. It feels safe. But the brutal truth is, it kills respect. Every time you look for permission, you announce, "I don't trust myself." And people believe you. Think of the friend who never decides. Where should we go? What do you think? They fade into the background. Forgettable. Now think of the one who decides, "Let's go here. Let's do this." Suddenly everyone follows. Confidence is not about being right. It's about moving first, about choosing without waiting for applause. Psychologists call it self-efficacy, the belief that you can handle outcomes. Win or lose, you trust yourself. Dangerous confidence grows when you stop asking and start acting. Don't wait for permission to post that idea. Don't wait for permission to change direction. Don't wait for permission to live, because the harsh truth is this: nobody is coming to crown you. The crown is already in your hands. Put it on. Own it. And watch how quickly the world adjusts. That's the first step to dangerous confidence. Stop asking. Start moving. Next, we go deeper because comfort is killing your strength. Section 2. Master micro discomforts. Everyone says they want confidence, but nobody wants to pay the price. The price is discomfort, and most people run from it. They avoid the cold. They avoid the silence. They avoid the hard conversations. It feels smart. It feels safe. But the brutal truth is, avoiding discomfort keeps you weak. Confidence isn't built in comfort zones. It's forged in fire. Think of the person who never raises their hand. They stay invisible. They stay small. Now think of the one who speaks up first. Their voice shakes, but they grow. Micro discomforts are daily training. A cold shower, eye contact. Each act is a rep. Each rep builds armor. The Stoics knew this. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, "The obstacle is the way." Psychologists know it too. Exposure therapy proves it. Facing discomfort shrinks fear. So start small. Lean into the awkward silence. Hold the gaze. Speak the truth. Your brain learns, "I didn't die." And suddenly the world feels less scary. Dangerous confidence doesn't come from affirmations. It comes from scars, from little battles you chose to fight. Each micro discomfort is proof that you can handle more, proof that fear has limits, and when you stop fearing discomfort, you become unstoppable. Next, we'll expose a trap most never see: talking too much. Section 3. Speak less, hold silence. Most people think confidence is about talking more, filling every gap, proving they belong with words. But the brutal truth is, the loudest one in the room is rarely the most respected. Over-talking is insecurity in disguise. It screams, "Please notice me. Please agree with me." Confidence sounds different. It's not frantic. It's not desperate. It's controlled. Picture two people at a table. One rambles. Their words blur. Nobody remembers a thing. The other speaks once, then holds silence. Everyone leans in. Everyone remembers. Silence is powerful. It creates weight. It forces others to fill the space. And in that space, you hold the frame. Psychologists call it the scarcity effect. What is rare feels valuable. When your words are fewer, they carry more impact. This is why dangerous confidence looks calm. It doesn't rush. It doesn't explain endlessly. It knows presence is enough. Try it. Next time you want to justify yourself, stop. Next time you want to nervously laugh, don't. Hold the silence. Let them feel it. Because confidence isn't about proving. It's about knowing. And nothing says I know louder than a calm pause. That's how you turn silence into power. But what happens when you face rejection? That's where true confidence is tested. Section 4. Treat rejection as training. Rejection feels like death. That's why most people avoid it. They stay safe. They never ask. They never risk. It feels protective. But the brutal truth is, avoiding rejection kills growth. Every no is proof you stepped forward. Proof you entered the arena. And the arena is where confidence is born. Think of the one who never tries. They never fail, but they never rise. Now think of the one who gets rejected often. They toughen. They adapt. They grow fearless. Rejection is not a wall. It's a gym. Every no is a weight lifted. Every door closed builds strength. Psychologists call it exposure therapy. The more you face what you fear, the less power it has. The Stoics said the same. Seneca wrote, "He who fears death will never do anything worth living." Swap death for rejection and you'll see the truth. Dangerous confidence comes when rejection doesn't sting. When you expect it. When you train with it. Ask, fail, repeat. Soon rejection becomes background noise and the world opens up. Because people who don't fear no are the ones who hear yes the most. That's the paradox. Rejection breaks the weak, but it builds the strong. And nothing is more magnetic than a person unafraid to be denied. Next, we'll uncover the secret weapon of confidence. Guarding your standards. Section 5. Guard your standards. Most people confuse kindness with lowering their standards. They think saying yes keeps the peace. They think bending makes them likable. But the brutal truth is, every time you lower your standards, you teach people you're easy to disrespect. Confidence is not about pleasing. It's about protecting. Protecting your values, protecting your time, protecting your self-respect. Think of someone who accepts crumbs in relationships. They wait for calls. They tolerate lies. They settle for less. They look nice. But inside, they rot. Now think of someone who holds the line. They say no. They walk away. They demand respect. Suddenly, they glow because standards are boundaries in action. Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." Your standards are proof of who you are. Psychologists call it self-concept. When your actions match your values, your confidence hardens. When they don't, your identity crumbles. Dangerous confidence means refusing to settle. Not for fake friends, not for toxic love, not for soul-draining work. You don't rise by chasing approval. You rise by enforcing your worth. And the moment you guard your standards, you stop begging for respect. You command it. That's confidence in its rawest form. But confidence isn't just about inner lines. It's also written on the body, which brings us to the next move. Move with purpose. Section 6. Move with purpose. Confidence is not just in your head, it's in your body. Before you speak a word, Your posture already tells your story. Most people move like shadows, hunched shoulders, shuffling steps, eyes down. It feels safer. It feels invisible. But the brutal truth is the world reads weakness instantly. Now, imagine the opposite. Shoulders back, head high, steps steady. Not rushed, not hesitant. That movement says something powerful. I know where I'm going, even if you don't. Psychologists call this embodied cognition. Your body language doesn't just reflect confidence, it creates it. Try it. Walk into a room with purpose. Notice how others glance up. Notice how you feel taller inside. Think of a stick figure slouched in the corner. Nobody cares. Now, picture the same figure standing tall. Everyone notices. Dangerous confidence doesn't need words. It leaks through presence, through how you take space, through how you refuse to shrink. So slow down your steps. Open your chest. Hold your frame. Because when your body moves with purpose, your mind follows and the world responds. Confidence starts in the spine before it ever reaches the tongue. But presence alone isn't enough. To make it unshakable, you must back it with skill. And that leads to the final step. Build competence ruthlessly. Section 7. Build competence ruthlessly. Here's the harsh truth. You can fake confidence for a while, but without competence, it collapses. Most people repeat affirmations. I'm strong. I'm confident. But when life tests them, they crack. Because real confidence isn't built on words, it's built on proof. Proof that you can do hard things. Proof that you've earned your stripes. Think of the person who talks big but never delivers. Everyone sees through it. Empty bravado. Now think of the one who has mastered their craft. They don't need to shout. Their skill speaks louder than any flex. Psychologists call it the confidence-competence loop. The more you practice, the better you get. The better you get, the more confident you feel. It spirals upward. Dangerous confidence is rooted in this, not arrogance, but undeniable ability. So, pick something, a skill, a discipline, a craft, and attack it ruthlessly. Hours, reps, sweat. Because when you know you're competent and doubt has no oxygen, you walk differently, you talk differently, you radiate certainty. Fake confidence crumbles under pressure. Earned confidence grows stronger. And the world always trusts the one who can deliver. So, stop faking. Start building competence first. Confidence follows. That's the final piece of dangerous confidence. But let's tie it all together because the transformation is bigger than these steps. It's a whole new way of living. Dangerous confidence is not a mask. It's not fake smiles. It's not empty affirmations. It's the way you live, the way you move, the way you refuse to shrink. You've seen the 7 steps. Stop seeking permission. Embrace discomfort. Speak less. Hold silence. Treat rejection as training. Guard your standards. Move with purpose. Build competence ruthlessly. Each one is a weapon. Alone, they're powerful. Together, they're unstoppable. Think of your old self. Hesitant, approval-seeking, shrinking to fit. That version of you is done. Now, imagine your new self. Calm, unshakable, magnetic. That's who you're building every single day. The world respects what you respect. When you respect yourself, the world adjusts. So, stop waiting. Stop faking. Start forging. Confidence isn't a gift, it's a discipline, it's a decision, it's proof you've earned. And once you build it, it changes everything. So, tell me, which of these steps will you start today? Drop it in the comments and subscribe if you're ready to never live small again.